Underground river.
I'll do it.
For the fallen! Another try I shall give.
I will recover. I'll do it.
Okay, that's not good. They are probably coming after me though.
At once.
Yeah. I think the web is the best option here.
If none are but better. Can I help you?
No, it's not, because they're flying creatures. They don't give a
At
flying
once.
fuck about webbing. Gonna bit poison a little bit. And they didn't give a single shit about that. I might get a lucky shot and get a status effect on
I
that.
will recover.
Oh, they're getting good saving throws. Still, it's the greater ones that are the problem. So if I can disable them a little bit, it's good enough.
Fall!
And they're making their saving throws.
Here comes 300 pounds of justice!
Take that! If none are but better.
Technically, I fought this terribly, but they don't have the quality to oppose a group like this. So it doesn't really matter. Large area. Hopefully this isn't just wilderness, that there's things to do here. Slightly suspicious looking. We're probably going to rest before we go into any caverns or such, so I'll put a little bit of extra buffing power into this.
If none are but better.
Orcs. If they're casters. Holy shit. Okay. Plan B. They're orcs. Let's go with this. It's probably good enough to kill all of them.
I'll do it.
For the fallen!
And we're dead. Cold lightning.
If none are but better.
We need to disrupt that before they cast that. Just does too much damage. I'd have to have pretty much an immunity or like 50% resistance before we could survive that. Well, we've been spotted. Guessing gas is the better option then.
Yes?
Can I help you?
Orc Bowmaster. Okay, that's probably where part of the damage came from.
If none are better.
So I do want them to... Okay, the shaman has to be disrupted.
Ow!
Nice hit.
For the fallen!
Okay, there are bees that are trying to backstab us too, so probably some of the damage came from
Tis
multiple
my
different
will.
sources that killed your hero.
I
The
will
lightning
become-
strike was basically a big part of it, but probably wasn't all of it.
Bleed. Fall. Fall.
A little bit of bow mastery, a little bit of backstabbing, a lightning strike, and that'll
Feel
explain it.
my power. Bleed. Here comes three. That stings, doesn't it, evil?
Sure, I care for the extra magical arrows. I mean, if I'm not using them, why the hell would I pick them up? Same time, there's no telling what's the best strategy going forward. Might have to start using a lot more range attacks, so especially arrows we pick up here will mean we don't have to go buying arrows. Ice biting and pierce. And fire. Right. Anti-magic. Basically does no damage, but suppresses a spellcaster. Don't think we're gonna be using normal arrows anymore. Ice arrows are not magical. Fire arrows are +2 arrows. Acid arrows are +1. They do the most damage. 2d6 acid damage extra damage. Arrows of biting are normal. It's not particularly relevant at this point.
Done and done.
However, it does matter.
If none are better.
I suppose it would be most relevant when we look at mages and what type of magical defenses they put up. They either protect themselves against normal weapons or magical weapons. Magical weapon protection is probably unlikely at this stage. I might say a boss might throw that a couple of times, something like a lich, but you'd have to have something very dangerous to be able to pull that up. There is something faintly unsettling about this tree, an unnatural quality beneath its bark that is more felt than seen. Great tree's base does not meet the ground, but rather continues down into a hole in the earth. Okay. Uh, Someone in there. I hear it as well. The vines are not natural. Free us. Free us? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's what I'd be saying.
Help the dying. Cut free or dispel. Ah. Hold still, I'll see if I can help. How the hell do you cut them free? Uh, I could cut the druids free from the roots. How? As in literally how? What's the mechanic to use that? Can I just beat the shit out of them? Do I have the dispel option? I'm not carrying it normally, that's for certain. I might have a scroll, and that might be preferable to physically attacking the tree. I do not have any dispel options. No. Did not really think about that. Yeah, because it usually sucks. There's no real use for the
If none are
goddamn
better,
spells. Okay.
Nature's servant
Try not to
awaits.
murder the guy.
As good as done.
Thank you. Apologies for our disarray. We've been trapped in those wretched vines for days. Ah. How did you get stuck in there? My name is Yamven, and this is Sorster. We were part of a druid circle once, one that has become dark and corrupted. Our circle's leader, Ferris, was a great druid once, but he has changed. He's obsessed with mutating nature and setting the abominable results loose in the world. He needs to be stopped. Will you assist us? I suppose we must. Jahira probably wouldn't want us to ignore this no matter what we choose. Let's slow down a bit. I like to get to know people before I jump into their druid wars. What exactly do you want me to do? First, cast a circle in the caverns below. The roots of this great tree grow down into his lair. The tree is the source of the corruption he feeds into the local wildlife. We've enchanted a seed which must be planted in the tree's root to purify it of evil. In time, the blight growing within the land and the corruption in the forest fauna will fade. Helping restore the natural balance is a noble aim. We can show you the entrance of the caverns and help you get past its guardians. Then you must find the dark circle and plant the seed. Will you help us? What guardians? There are fortifications around the cavern entrance. You'll likely have to fight your way in, but we can help. Okay, let's do it. Here's the enchanted seed. Once it touches the tree's roots, it will sprout and its magic will awaken. To the east, you'll find a cave in the cliff face that marks the way to the caverns. If you run into trouble there, we'll help you. Now go. Together we'll make Bursk pay. Okay, so you say at least.
I'll do it.
We're in fairly good shape. Much light there now. That is a wall, a wooden wall. Non-hostile fauna. Link's Eye Gem. What is the structure here? I would guess that's the Crusader thing. That would seem the likeliest option, at least to me. Cyclops. Shit spiders.
Done and done.
Bleed.
If none are but better.
I seem to recall I had an item that maybe allows me to deal with the entangle ability that the enemy is going to be using. Not sure who had it, or was it even an item that I currently still have. I guess it doesn't really matter all that much.
Yes.
Entangling isn't that big of a deal anyway.
You called?
It's we can still
With
fight
flair.
while entangled, and we have powerful ranged
If none are
attacks.
but better.
Ah, I prefer the bright of day. Evil must be able to see the justice I dispense.
With flair.
I'll do it.
You bet.
If none are but better.
Fungal growth. No sign of stopping anytime soon. Spreading unchecked across the landscape. Okay, this would likely mean that there's these fungal
Do
creatures
whatever thy
here.
wills.
Mind affecting spores, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Dying Myconid. Why is it dying? Okay. I would imagine it's incredibly risky to go into that fungal spores smoke. But I don't really see an option. It's likely to go end up
I'll
in a
do it.
fight.
Whatever thy wills.
The mushroom creature shudders. Its body emits a prolonged belt from an orifice you cannot see. Yeah, I can't understand you. Are you alright? What is that horrible smell?
Minsky ate some spoiled mushrooms once. That was not a good 10-day. The colors, they would not shut up.
Wheezing exhalation sends a cloud of spores floating into the air. Do you have any idea what this creature was trying to say, Jahira? I feel strange. My head is spinning. Yeah, the stench is overpowering. No, I feel something. Someone inside my mind. They're trying to tell me something. Yeah, concentrate. Their voices float, spores in the air. hear my sorrow for them. Their voices wail to the north by a corpse. Okay. Well done. The spores are making me dizzy and hungry. No time to be eating. Focus. Dead body in this tree tower. Mechanic tower.
At once.
How bad is it to go into the spore? It's definitely having an effect. Not sure what the effect is. Confused. Okay,
As good as
someone
done.
move. Mechanic Elder. Mechanic leans forward and puffs out a threatening position. Can you understand me? I can understand it after a fashion. This is an elder mechanic. It says we trespass in the sacred... no, not sacred. The resting place of the bungled dead. Mechanic sways back and forth as if looking around. It droops in a sorrowful fashion. This is a graveyard. Please forgive us, Elder, we did not know. Mechanic swells in anger. It does not want an apology, it wants revenge.
I think you might have upset the Mushroom Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not much I can do about it now. I was wondering if we had the options here that I wasn't seeing, but as far as I can see, the answer is no. We are also under a lot of status effects because of their location.
Yes?
Might be able to get a spell off, or one or two spell off, but no more than that, I would imagine. Good chance we'll have to end up floating anyway.
That stings, doesn't it, evil?
This didn't go exactly how we wanted this to go. Yeah, I didn't want to really do this. Let's go
I'll
north of the
do it.
tower. It's nice trap detection. Probably a loads of
Yep.
them around then. Ooh, these are traps. Potential traps too.
Ah, the sun smiles on thee.
If none are better.
You bet.
If none are better.
Suffer the wrath of the arcane!
Why
Can I
are
help
you
you?
using arrows?
At once.
Bleed.
At once.
Sword, meat,
Another
eat
try.
I'm not really worried about the Ankex. Their attacks could be dangerous, but at this point we can kill them so quickly, they're not a problem.
With flair.
Whatever thy wills.
Enchanted.
If none are better. I'll do it. Ow!
Shit. Kisk. It's a group of ogres. I've been strongest. I knock trees over with one hand. I be chief. Jeski strong as you, Arbinge, and have brains too. You not count to two with Etin in front of you.
Both you shut your holes now!
An ogre mage.
Me chief's mate. Me in charge.
Chief's mage should be in the morning. Silent morning.
They're not the most enlightened creatures, are they?
Slug God, Jeski will decide her bands. Wait, who they?
Shiners come take more of us away! Kill him!
No, I'm not with the crusade. You not shiners? Why you here? However, I overheard your conversation as I passed by. You're debating new leadership. Shiners took my mate, Chief Slug. Now we decide who leaves. Not your fight, Elf. Leave before Arbinge smash you to blood and bits. What happened to your mate? He's gone. That's all that matters. We live underground till Shiners come. They take over tunnels, drive us out. They take Slug, my mate, band's chief. Why would they kidnap Slug or any ogre? Slug strong, strongest of all. Maybe Shiners want slave or they women want him for different kind slave. See Mirrors cry over Slug, she weak. Slug God, Arbin strongest now, Arbin chief. You said the Crusaders took over the tunnels? We see Shiners carrying barrels and crates in the caverns, heavy going in, not so heavy coming out. What is this place anyway? This our camp. We hold kills, charge people toll, or just kill and take stuff. Slug lead good till Shiners get him. Okay, I don't really see why I should leave these guys alive unless I can use them against the Crusaders somehow. I mean, they're just a band of bandits basically. If there were no Crusaders here, I would kill them. Okay, and whoever wins this fight takes control of your band, is that right? Chief is strongest one there is. Only one way to know. Me hurt arm in fight, not strong enough to beat Chief. So you can try to be the chief of the ogres. And what if I just killed the two other ogres? If you killed them alone, you be chief. But have to fight alone. Those rules. And if someone help me. Ogres cannot follow someone too weak to fight alone. Yeah, we could get... We probably should try to get Merces, the ogre mage's maid, free and get her... Eat him to be the leader. They would likely work against the Crusaders at that point. Shall be Mer's champion and do my best to see her made free. What? Go Elfbeard ogre. Trisky destroy you. Tisky destroy Arbinge. Tisky destroy. Okay, who exactly is doing the fighting at this point? Should look for the dead body in the street tower. What dead body? I have no fucking clue what this journal quest is about. It's written in a way that I'm not in a tree tower, so this sentence makes no fucking sense to me. Also, there's a Myconid tower, so I sort of thought that was the tower it meant, the tower ruins here, but the tree tower, I don't think it does. This is a very confusing quest message. It probably makes sense if you come this in the following the breadcrumb trail that you're meant to follow, but just stumbling there, it makes no sense. I have no idea what the fuck the quest log is talking about. The good druids. I have my doubts about how good these druids are. They gave me a seed that I don't know what it's going to do. I'm going to have some kind of evidence that the seed is somehow good before I go planting it anywhere. Okay, I can either fight the two ogres on my own, or I can fight them as Mer's champion. Okay, I'm currently fighting them as Mer's champion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bleed.
They're having great saving throws at least. I'm doing terribly here. It's probably because I'm so close. They're getting huge bonuses.
You're already dead. I'll do it.
With caution.
You do it. Now others have to listen to me. Might have to bash heads, but I get them sorted out soon enough.
Yep. Glad to be able to help. You'll be make a fine chief. Now I must go.
Wait, you've helped me. Maybe I can do something for you. Listen, there are crusaders camped just inside the tunnel entrance. The caves beyond them used to belong to us. Go north, then west. Stick to main tunnel. There are ghosts down there. Sometimes hear screams inside walls.
Okay, north and west. I'm not gonna remember that unless I'll make some kind of note. Stick to main tunnel. Main tunnel. Naturally we're going to go look all over the place though, so not sure what's the point of marking that down.
South across river is dark druid place. Never go there. Go west and north and you find tunnels under castle. Shiner guards there too. Not easy to get in. Got it?
Yes.
Remember, free Slug and others if you see them. You have friends for life. Ogres not look like much, but we good friends to have.
Okay. Yeah, once I confront the crusade directly, I might need to help your people.
It take time to get others in line, but when time comes, we be ready to fight with you.
And victory is assured. I think this is the second group of creatures we've recruited to help us. First one was the dwarves. Not sure if where they're going to make an appearance, if at all, at this point.
If none are better.
Maybe they already did and I just don't recall the significance. There have been dwarves in the camp, so it could have been some of those. Additional weapon proficiency, yes. Saving throws increase significantly. Chance to hit increase. Additional points. We should be getting. Okay, this should be very, very important because 1. Character can use the weapon with no penalties. 2. Character receives +1 to hit, +2 to damage, and for warriors only, an extra half attack per round with selected weapon. 3. Character receives +3 to hit, +3 to damage, and for warriors only, an extra half attack per round with selected weapon. 4. +3 to hit, +4 to damage, -1 to speed factor, and extra half attack per round with selected weapon. Grand Mastery should make a big difference here. +3 to hit, +5 to damage, so extra damage again. -3 to speed factor, so extra -2. And an extra attack per round with the selected weapon. So we do more damage, we attack faster, and we attack more. It's a big difference maker. We're already very, very accurate with the darts. We attack fairly often. Yeah, we have like 4.5 attacks per round with these darts. We could use something better, I suppose. I'm pretty sure I have these in storage in various types. Yeah, 1d6 extra damage. They get a saving throw for that though. The wounding darts are probably the best. No, they're not. These are. There's no saving throw against the poison damage. And it's 1 hit points of damage every 3 seconds for 2 turns, which is 2 minutes, I think. So 20 points. It isn't particularly good. The overall damage is significant, but you're not going to wait for the overall damage. This is cumulative, then that's a different matter, but I doubt it is. It would be ridiculously damaging at that point. But I don't actually know. That's an easy thing to test though. It's 1 turn a minute. So it's 40 points. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick a target here and test things out. We can easily save blood. But that's irrelevant.
With caution.
They do get a saving throw, even though it's not mentioned here. So how does this differ from the wounded one? This does less damage, but it's much faster, so it's 1 damage per second instead of 1 per 3 seconds. I still need to... Okay, he's poisoned.
I will not fall here. Healing now.
That more or less
Yes?
functions as I thought. I need
Carefully.
2 poison effects on the same target. Poison 1,
Damn.
poison 2. Yep, it stacks. Darts of wounding. I think I have more of those. They're very expensive. But 1 point of damage per second, and if that stacks, this is a non-magical weapon though, so it can't be used all that effectively. This is a magical dart. So the finer points of these darts are becoming clear to me. The asp's nests are probably the best, because they will work against most targets.
Think carefully. Bleed. Damn.
Yeah, it didn't actually work like I intended, whatever. Here's the poison. Does this stack too? That's what I want to know. Yeah. It does.
I will. Damn.
We're getting huge negatives. That's the 3rd one, right? 3 points of damage every second. Okay. Certainly a lot of potential there. 10% chance per hit to penalize target's armor class by 1 for 1 turn. I wonder if this stacks too. This is something we would have to test on our own, guys. We have an armor class of -7.
Yes?
But it's a 10%
carefully.
chance it would be hard to test.
At
Nah,
once.
I don't really care that much anyway. I mean, it's a positive thing, but it's the chance is too low for me to really rely on that in any kind of reliable strategy. I can just throw it at a target and hope that will help, which is likely will.
I'll do it.
Right. So we have to go in there no matter what, and it's just a matter of picking the correct route. And since we're first time playing this game, naturally we're gonna stick our nose into everything, because what's the point otherwise? If I haste myself, I'll probably get 1 extra attack. Improved haste, and I'll double the amount of attacks. So I could get 9 attacks per round. But that would be something like a 6th level spell, so that's not something we're gonna get. Extra attack per round. Right.
I'll do it.
Normal haste is for everyone. Improved haste is for
That's far enough.
fighters. We got ambushed by buttocks. Okay, what do we say? Okay, I'll identify myself, and I have business with the Crusade. All who would pass must pay the toll.
Shut it, Ragamus. I'm taking care of this. You want to pass? You gotta pay the toll.
Okay, what's the toll? 50 gold. Be silent, sickly. You're better start talking. Ignore the boy. Toll's 50 gold ahead. Seems an onerous burden, considering. They isn't gonna pay. Get it right. I was sort of just talking with them. I was thinking of paying.
If
What's
none
the
are
point of killing
better.
For the group.
For the group.
Go for the ice, Boo! Go for the ice!
Go for that. You suppress the caster.
Sword!
I will recover.
Evil!
I will recover.
What was this Goblin Raider thing about? Was it a quest? I don't recall having that. The journal update. Not really a quest specifically.
At once.
I'm not sure what the hell that was about. Spear +1 and some fire arrows. Not exactly a huge reward. At the same time, not exactly too big of a job either. So I was supposed to do something specific with them. Alright, as far as I can see, there's really not much here to do anymore. We just need to go after and secure this. Right. I'm also very skeptical about the good druids. But at the same time, everything we've heard about the druids living in the caves indicate that there are evil druids, and we should avoid them. So I'm starting to lean toward that the good druids are actually what they say they are.
Feel my power.
Pick a fight with us. We did not start the fight. Right. That's not where we need to go. Cyclops cards. I might be able to bluff myself inside. Yeah. Do not go here. This secret place. Are you with the Crusade? Me, Crusader. Do not look like Crusader. You go away. We stay here and guard. Fortunately, I'm indeed a servant of the Shining Lady. You know, serve Kalar. You go now, unless you want me to rip your arms off. There's a couple of archers, a guard, that's about it. Do we have an alternative way to get there? I mean, these are just wooden walls. Surely there's a way to get through. We do have explosive barrels, don't we? But that seems like a... What would be the fucking point? It's not like I'm gonna stealth my way in if I blow a hole there. These are the main defenses. We might have an easier time somewhere else. Okay, what are our casting options? Just I think I'll just gonna go in there and start causing a fuss. Yep. They're not particularly interested in hearing my bullshit anymore. They had some extra ones here.
I'll do it.
And more extra ones. The 3 druids have made good on their promise. Forest creatures come to your aid. Seriously? Okay, the web is actually a good one here since there are some spiders. Crusader Mage. This was the bad place for you to come to. We have a way to deal with this. You. Everyone else by time.
'Tis my will. Doom draws close to me. Yes. Fallen!
Fall!
Swing and a miss. I will recover.
It's pretty much too late for them to do anything.
As as you direct.
Fighters should have an easy time finishing things. There's a lot of traps.
Fall! Fall!
If none are but better. Sorry, I can't hold that much. I dropped it.
Dominsk is as brawny as they come. He cannot carry everything, and he must make room for Boo.
Okay. What is this? The small golden seal bears the rising sun symbol of the Shining Lady, Kayla Arden. It has no magical qualities that you can discern, though the gold it's made of might be of some monetary value. This is probably one of the items I had to gather up for the trader. Thieves Guild trader. I don't think that's gonna be all that relevant to us. Still, we might go back to the camp for one reason or another. I can't see this ending in anything else but an assault on the castle. So this is a preparation phase of some sort. The game will not end with this.
If none are but better.
For the fallen!
Damn.
We're gonna have to rest anyway after this, so I think we should go in full with the buffs and the like. Maybe some protections. Might be able to throw something annoying my way.
Fall!
Yes.
Damn.
They're mainly throwing thrash my way, so I don't give two shits about the enemy there. So. There's no casters, nothing particularly impressive. I think they might have archers might be generally threatening though.
I count myself lucky to be part of such a
Getting regular hits from them.
victory!
Damn.
For
Victory!
the fallen! Another try I shall give. For
Victory!
the fallen! 'Tis my will.
No one saw
Damn.
that.
Ow!
I fear I need healing, lest I not survive.
Destruction! Ruin! No one saw that.
I will recover. Victory! If none are but
Not
better.
that big of a fight.
I count myself lucky to be part of some. Huh? If none are but better.
Okay, captives maybe.
Stop where thou art. I well know how to use my sword, and am sworn to defend your land.
Yeah, I have no quarrel with you. Who are you?
He is Riga, my strong and faithful bodyguard. I am Julan, Witch Laran of Rashomon, and heir to the thrice-burned castle, once I find it. Some say the thrice-burned castle is a myth, but if that were so, why would I dream of it every fortnight, Answer me that!
I'm not sure. Did you say you were a witch?
I am her guardian and she is my witch. I shall defend her with my life.
I too guard my witch as if she were made of gold. Though gold is less fragile. Minsk would not worry so much if she were gold.
Other adventurers who hail from Rashomon. This is rare fortune indeed.
Unless thou hast business with us, I suggest thou movest on.
Yeah, I don't mean to pry, but are you from Rashomon? I have friends who hail from the region. No. You're on Dajema, aren't you? My ally Minsk was on such a journey when I met him.
Really? I knew following the wind would bring us good fortune. Please do bring them here and introduce us.
We are here. I am Dynahir, Witch Laren of Rashomon, and traveler like thyself. This is Minsk, my bodyguard of the Ice Dragon Berserker Lodge.
Boo and I are very pleased to meet you. Say, well met, Boo. Boo says, well met, Boo. Such a jester this hamster is.
Splendid, splendid. What a fortunate thing I followed the wind. Riga said it was madness, especially when we climbed down that cliff and then jumped off that other cliff. But I knew it was the right direction.
I would like to stay and talk to thee, mine sister. It has been too long since I spoke with another from our land, save for Minsk.
I would love that truly. Talking to ordinary folk is like talking to rabbits sometimes, don't you agree? Enough with the ladies. But Riga and I must be ready to move with the crusade. We may not have long to chat.
Do you follow Kalar Argent?
Not precisely. That is, we might be. We're testing it out, in a manner of speaking, seeing what they have to offer.
What they have to offer? The Shining Lady offers naught but madness and delusion. How canst thou consider joining her?
Well, I'll tell you how it came about. We left Rashomon searching for the Child of Baal as foretold in the prophecies of the great Alando. We heard rumors of a being of divine power in the vicinity, and so our search brought us here. The supposed spawn of Baal turned out to be nothing more than an eccentric hedge mage, but he did invite us to stay for tea. After that, we continued exploring the area and encountered the crusade.
Encountered and joined them?
No. Not in the least. One of Kalar's lieutenants, Heffernan his name is, made us a very attractive offer though.
The Crusade's face seems attractive enough, but beneath they are foul as serpents. Do not be fooled, sister.
I don't see where that opinion has any justification. I mean, they're an army that doesn't really have a nation state or a kingdom to support them. So naturally they're going to basically get resources wherever the army is moving. There's nothing, there are no logistical backbone basically to feed all of them or equip them. They'll have to scavenge a lot of their resources. So no matter what their cause is, they would be causing trouble to the locals no matter what. There's just no way about it. So, but I don't see how they're necessarily foul serpents. That's because they cause the predictable trouble when we're trying to move a large army somewhere.
Hevernan has a wee inner circle of arcane practitioners. If we join him, he'll share his knowledge with us. Lovely of him, that's what I say.
Kelar may believe her cause righteous, but her followers' actions have been anything but. Be well advised to break your ties with them.
I've seen no evidence of evil or corruption. If I do, I'll certainly rethink my association with the movement.
Thou must trust a sister witch Laren, Julan. The crusade is not what it seems. It has torn this land asunder.
Yes, in the other crusades that didn't do that. And I mean, I don't see her point. I mean, we are opposing them because it is a military force moving into our area. Basically, that is the reason we're moving against it, not because of their goals are unjust or anything. It is just an unacceptable situation.
This land, perhaps. But Rashomon is safe. Were that not the case, it would make a difference. But I don't see how skirmishes up the Sword Coast affect us.
I think something we can generally say is the crusade has pressed countless people into service and destroyed the villages they passed through.
I fail to see how this concerns me. This is not my land. I have little power here and am not one to interfere with politics regardless.
I think that's a sensible point to make. At the same time, it's a sensible point to say that we are going up against them. So basically, if you are going to stick to the crusade, to be advised that we're going to crush you with them, if that's what you want to do.
I cannot believe what I am hearing. Thou must help mine fellow witch. We need proof of the Crusade's villainy, and soon, lest she pledge her power and service to the Shining Lady.
I'm quite certain you'll find nothing but cobwebs in the Crusade's closets. No skeletons of scandal there. But do as you will. Take care now.
Still, her position is reasonable. She's not overtly hostile, and she's willing to at least entertain the possibility that we can convince her otherwise. So I don't really see how we could make any kind of call here. Still, we definitely need to rest before we move in there. We're expecting... Oh, I'm not sure what exactly are we expecting. At least... What are the Dark Druids? I don't recall anymore. I'm not sure if they're just normal twisted druids either, where nature is everything. Because if they're sort of militant druids, because if they're sort of twisting nature into mutants, there's something new, something that you usually don't encounter with the druids. Right, but we do need to rest. I could drink a lot of potions, I suppose, but I still would need to replenish my spells, so might as well go for a full rest. Bears, bears, interrupt. But what did they actually interrupt? Because we are fully healed, pretty much. I don't think we recovered our spells, but we used the spells we had already available to heal us. So we're still in a fairly good position to move on if we want to.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Workers. This should be a fairly large area. Yeah, and it is. And there's the annoying smoke again. I think it was something go northwest and try to follow the main tunnels if we want to get move forward, and south somewhere if we want to go after the druids. So we're gonna go after the druids first.